As you would have seen in the video, time lapse or whatever it was, engine is now out of the old car. So a few bits to swap across to the new car, but first I need to tidy some bits. I want to clean up inside here. I'm also going to run while all this is exposed, I'm going to run the clutch line, because we've got a flexible braided line the whole way. So I think it's going to be much easier to fit while all this is exposed. So I'm going to do that. I need to swap over these engine mounts. It's really weird, so there's 6 months difference. This car was built September 03 and the old car was built February 04. So 6 months of difference, and there's quite a lot different between this car and that car. Engine mounts, the cable that runs to the back, like the sheath for it and how it's held on. There's a few bolts different, some of the earthing points are different. It's really weird, but I should be able to swap everything over okay. It shouldn't make too much of a difference. I also need to, before this engine goes back in, there's water all over the floor. Before this engine goes back in, I need to do the clutch on it. We have a competition clutch sitting over there and a pile of parts to go into this. So I need to split the gearbox and engine once again. To do that, I've tried to keep I'm trying to, every time I do this, I'm trying to figure out like a better way to do it. Now I've got this out, actually, you can see here, so that's the crease where the chassis leg obviously bent. I'll get the shot out of the camera out of the way. So that's the crease in there. And if you come over to this one, there is a crease, because obviously I'm guessing that's a crumple zone. But that's obviously where it's designed to fail in an impact. So at least the design of the car has done its job. So yeah, I will see if I can straighten that out at some point. I don't know if I can put like, maybe I'm thinking like a block of wood or something, like a 2x4 or something like that, or a 4x4, and like a bottle jack on this side here. So like block of wood, bottle jack, and just jack out and see if it'll come out. I don't know. That's a job for a later day anyway. Right, I'll start getting things swapped over. I'll get that cleaned up and I'll let you know my progress in a little bit. So today's task is clutch, and hopefully get the engine back in, well not back into, but into the new shell. So we've got a new clutch to fit. It was advertised as a stage 3, I think, competition clutch. It's not quite a paddle clutch, it's not quite a normal clutch, it's kind of somewhere in between. It also comes with a lightened flywheel, which is under there as well. So yeah, let's have a look at the old clutch, see how it survived a year of abuse. If you've been watching the channel since we built the car last year, you remember we had the clutch explode at Croft on our second race. So this clutch actually came from our spare engine, and it is literally just a standard clutch. And it's done quite a few races, quite a few track days. Never had any issues with it, but we'll see how it. Oh, it's quite hard to do one-handed. Doesn't want to let go. There we go. That's actually not looking too bad, to be honest. It's still got ridges in it. Nice even wear on it. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad. What size are they? 13. But yeah, I'll try and get the. Hopefully my gun's got the balls to get the flywheel off, and then we'll get that off and get the new stuff on. Right then, that's the clutch installed. This is the clutch that we got. Apparently a performance clutch kit, saves 3 segmented ceramic. So it's somewhere in between a normal clutch. So this is a normal clutch. So it's somewhere in between that and a paddle clutch. We'll see how we get on with it. It's going to be better than this, and also this came with a lighting flywheel, and it's a solid mass flywheel. So it's changed from, so obviously this is a dual mass flywheel, and it's a wee bit of play in it, but it wasn't too bad. But that is ridiculously heavy. So yeah, we've got it all done. I'll insert pictures here and here of the clutch being done. Thank you very much to James for coming along and helping me. I didn't film while he was here. I don't know if he likes being on camera or whatever. But yeah, we just had to get it done. He couldn't be here for too long, so one of those things, just have to get it done. Unfortunately, I can't get the engine in the car today because I'm just myself. I don't have bits to hook it up to the engine crane. The engine crane's just sitting there, but I don't have any slings or anything. Oh, but the sling's over there. I might attempt to get it in today, but if not, that'll be on Monday. Get it into the car. I have swapped over the gear linkage from that car to this car, mainly because this had, I think this is a later spec gear linkage, and there's less rubber, so there's less play in the ends. So I thought I'll swap that over, because we know this linkage, we like this linkage, there's never any complaints with it, so I'll swap that over. I'll need to put all the heat shields and everything back on underneath the car. Shall we be a geek and weigh the old clutch? I know this one, the flywheel was 6.25 kilograms, and then the clutch and everything itself, the clutch and the pressure plate itself, is basically just the same as what's on here. So yeah, let's measure the difference. Hold on. Right, so the old clutch and pressure plate weigh 5 kilos, so we'll assume that that one's the same. It's a flywheel where the difference is going to be. Now, I can say the new one weighs 6.25 kilograms according to the box, and the old one, wow, the old one is 13.5 kilograms. So we're saving, what's that, 7.25 kilos. So yeah, that's a heavy rotational setup, that altogether. 18.5 kilos. So if we've lost 7 kilos off of that, that's going to feel a lot more eager to rev, I would assume. So yeah, just a little bit of geekery. I'll stop that now. So I think I'm just going to end this one here. So yeah, as I said, we've done the clutch and everything on this. Hopefully on Monday I can get it up into here. Can't do it today, I can't do it myself. I don't have the right slings to get to the engine crane, and I don't have enough hands to do it on a jack. So that's that. We started getting the cage out of this one, and hopefully next weekend we'll have the mounts into this one. Still need to get the sound in and out, but I'm going to start that next week. So we're getting there, so hopefully next week we can start actually getting some parts onto this shell. So yeah, still quite a long way to go, but I don't think we're doing too bad. Like, I don't want to rush it, but I also don't want to take my time too much. It's kind of try to find that balance. But yeah, like I say, I'll end this one here. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully it's enough for an episode. But yeah, we'll see you at the next one, when hopefully we'll get the engine in this and some parts on it. See you then.